Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Punkovai here for MMOBomb.com. Today I'm going to do our first impression gameplay video for Offensive Combat, a 3D FPS published by Euphoria Games, spelled interestingly U4IA. Now it's been about 15 minutes to start checking out the game, and of course make my usual commentary. If you guys want to learn more about the game, you guys can check down below at MMOBomb.com for the full gameplay profile. Now to begin with here, this game is actually a browser-based FPS, but is one of the better looking browser-based FPS I've ever actually played. On top of that, it's actually fairly comical. If we go check out the little customization options here just by clicking on my character, you can see that there's actually a fair amount of customization just in the cosmetics alone. And the premise of Offensive Combat is that you can be these zany characters, as you can have lizard heads, you can have all these different types of Sasquatch heads, etc. And that applies throughout the entire body. So you can have blue Hawaiian shirts. I could be a banana if I want to, and I definitely want to be a banana, so let's go ahead and buy the banana suit. But I need the banana pants, so what is a banana suit without its necessary banana pants there? Aptly little banana peel ending right there, okay. Let's go ahead and rent that banana peel for one day. Now, the cosmetic stuff, I don't believe you can buy permanently. Yeah, you do have to buy that permanently with the in-game cash currency, but the weapons themselves, which I'll get to right here, these themselves you can buy with in-game currency for renting purposes or permanent once you accrue a certain amount. So I do like that they give you the option that you can try out a weapon without buying it permanently, but you do have the option to buy it permanently, and the buying it permanently option doesn't seem to be too much higher than what you get per round. So you can probably get this in just a couple hours if you're playing, which is not bad at all. Now, outside of this, you also have a fair amount of customization when it comes to you have different pawns as well. Now, these are kind of like teabagging moments, so you can kind of do the typical teabag, and then you do fare thee well, which I'm not really sure, but we're going to say this is British or some kind of highbrow pawn. Now, if we go to customizable loadouts here, this is things that you can actually use in-game. So you can refill your health, you can use UAV, which is like a radar, beacon, and then as you can see, there are different ones down here you can unlock as well, strategic overlay, etc. Which is nice to have those as well. These you can use in between deaths, I believe, and I believe you can also use them in certain rounds depending on which one it is. Now, if we look at the skills loadout, these are different skills that you can actually apply to each separate individual area of your body here. So you started off with 3 points, and I've already used these. So I increased, or silenced rather, my footsteps. I increased my resistance to melee damage, and then I believe I added one as well to reload faster. And as you keep leveling up, you'll be able to put more points into these higher tiers in order to get more upgrades, etc. And I like the fact that there's actually a fair amount of depth in this browser-based FPS. A lot of times browser-based FPS are fairly bare bones, and you don't get that options or the options to customize your character to this degree. So that's very noteworthy. So let's go ahead and I'm going to pull back a little bit there so you can see the entire banana with a little bomb face here. I don't know if you can see that, but that's a bomb face, so I decided to go with that because we are MMOBomb, you know. Let's go ahead and play in the explosions and pawning the cloud, apparently. So hydroponic team deathmatch offensive combat is the mode. I don't know really what other modes are available. The game just went into open beta, and during the closed beta we were limited to one map and one mode. But as we see here, we've got different maps here. Hydroponic, not ponic, but phonic with PWN is pretty awesome here. So let's go ahead and load into this match here and find the opponents. Now as you can see on the F1, F2, F3, those are the individual kind of kill streaks, or not kill streaks, but little perks I can use. So let's kind of come down here, try to find a guy. Oh, got some enemies there. What are you going to, come on. Where are you going? Come on. Gun, shoot. Nope, run away. All right, let's run over here. I can use F2 to restore my health, which is what I did. I'm going to reload here, come up there. I can't believe I survived. All right, so let's see what's coming up here. Now, for a browser-based game, you know, this game actually looks fairly good. I'm fairly impressed with the level of quality in the graphics and the level of detail and just how well it runs. I believe this runs on the Unity engine, or it may be actually their own individual engine. When it comes to browser-based games, usually they run on Unity, or Unity's been kind of like the browser of choice. Let's see if I can get this guy. Yeah, cock shot. There we go. Plus 10 and the cock shot. Nice. Let's see if I can get this guy as well. Now, you do have grenades, which, let's see. How do I throw grenades? Well, 1, 2, and 3 are my weapons, so I see that. Let's go ahead and reload here. I can't use another health pack, though, for about 4 minutes, but I can use a UAV drone, which is what I'm going to do. So UAV drone, oh, there's the bad guy right there. Let's see if I can come get this guy. Hey, buddy. Headshot. There we go. Nicely done. All right, so how do we use grenades? Is it Q? No. Oh, okay, so E throws grenades. Usually it's G, but G apparently is the teabag, which will show off in a little bit as soon as I get a chance to get close enough to an enemy to teabag them. So this game is offensive combat. It is about rude, of course, crude internet humor, you could say. Let's get that guy. Yeah. All right. So I want to pawn this guy. How do I pawn? All right. I wanna. What did I do? G? Yeah. There we go. All right. Select pawn. There we go. No. I want to pawn. No pawn. No. No. All right. Got sniped there. I can put a beacon on him though, which will spot him on the map. So if you want to be a dick to someone, you can put a beacon on them, and then everybody will know where they are on the map. Just specifically that person though. So you can go try to kill that guy. Let's see if I can. What? Come on. Take me up. This malfunctioning elevator. Let's come up here and hopefully try to find this guy. I don't like campers. Sniper campers. Come here. Yeah, got you, buddy. Alright, so you get about 5 seconds to pawn them before you do. And I believe that gives you extra points as well. So we come up here. I like the fact that this is multi-level. It's a very open map. It's something that you wouldn't normally expect in a free-to-play browser shooter. The level of graphic fidelity is actually fairly high too. This is on max settings. But, you know, I'm running it here about 50-60 frames a second, and you can run the game on lower settings as well. And I believe for people who really want a decent browser-based experience, let's see if I can get this guy. There we go, got that guy finally. I believe if you guys want a decent browser-based FPS experience, and this game you can play anywhere, would definitely serve well to check out Offensive Combat. Now, you can get some pretty crazy stuff. I'm running this in Windows mode right now, and I can tell you, I am looking at, on the side of the window, a panda bear that's holding a meat steak, and basically wailing on people. So you do get quite a lot of options as far as like being able to customize what your character looks like, and I like the fact that it is a zany, you know, silly shooter. It's not meant to be super serious, although the gameplay mechanics are very generic. You know, it is still a generic shooter where you do have like typical loadout, typical abilities here. Duck and strafe, duck and strafe. This is where we switch to the sniper. I mean, yeah. Okay, let's go pawn this guy. All right. So a G. And then bam! Yeah, look at that! Take the banana to the face. Take to the banana. Oh, banana face. All right, there we go. So let's come over here, and it does look like your loadouts or your kill streaks, your F1, F2, F3, do not actually refresh upon death. So you do have to wait for them to completely go off cooldown before using them again. Interestingly enough, the health one is the one that has the longest cooldown. So I'm not really sure why as to that, but that is pretty. I guess you could say, you know, it's all based on the skill. You can't get your health too low because then you're kind of in this bad position. And they don't want people to spam the health pot in team fights, I guess you could say, or in fights rather. The health batteries, because these are robots. So these are, of course, new batteries for yourself. We don't use normal humans here. And I like the fact that they actually make fun of Call of Duty as well here. I'll try to show you at the end of this match. We are up ahead by, wow, 19 points. That is quite significant here. Wow, am I doing? 6-1. Wow, I'm doing pretty well. All right, so we're going to come out here, hopefully find ourselves some guys to hit. Hey, where you going, buddy? Where you going? Where'd you go? I'm coming for you. Hey, buddy. Yeah, all right. Going to come up on here, get some extra coins. Now, these coins are what you use. Let's see. This is the proper bowing. You get extra experience for pawning people, which I think is pretty awesome. But the coins that you're picking up, those coins are actually used in the shops. So it does kind of encourage people to run around and collect the coins. Not so much just camp in one spot. Oh, no! Like that guy right there, always getting up top to snipe. What is with that? I'm going to put another beacon on you because you're a dick for camping. All right, let me come out here. Come on, buddy. Get away. Run away. Run away. So I do think there could be a little bit more notification. Yeah, there's kind of like the fuzziness and the red on the screen, but I think there could be like an accompanying sound just to let you know you're being shot, especially if you don't know how significantly you're getting shot. All right, see if I can come out this guy. Where you at? All right, I'm gonna reload here. But we won. Awesome KDR too with 8 and 2, 56 ping, a 278 score. Not bad at all. Level 1 noob, but it's all right. Let's go ahead and quit this round real quickly here. Go back to the main screen. I'll show you what I was talking about earlier. So we can even view our stats, which is actually fairly awesome. A free-to-play browser-based game that gives you a full breakdown of games played, damage taken, damage inflicted. So they really give you a lot of statistics to work with here. Now, what I mentioned before, head of duty, as you can see, I can equip this, and I can have my head of duty, Call of Duty little banana going on here. It's actually quite nice. And I can change my arms here to go back to robotic arms. So you do have quite a dizzying array of customization options available, even down to your hands, changing your color of your hands, etc. I can go with Mickey Mouse hands. Why don't we go with some Mickey Mouse hands here? We're at some banana Mickey Mouse hands. There we go. The full outfit is complete. Let's see if we can find... Wait, do we have banana hands? Tintatubes. That would be awesome. Any banana hands here? Let's go with some Tintatubes. Why don't? Why not? Where are the Tintatubes? I'm all for the Tintatubes. Alright, Tintagender and Tinta... we're going to go with the blue ones. Alright. So there we go. We're going to use those. Those are equipped. Awesome. My Banana Man is complete. Call of Duty Banana Man Offensive Combat. Let's do this. Watching some fail movies. Alright. And it looks like we're back in this map here, unfortunately. Now, I have seen other maps. I do know there's other maps. But it may just be based on the fact that there's not a lot of people currently playing. Whoa, that guy took me out, unfortunately. But you know what? Why don't we go back real quick? Oh, this guy is totally just doing the little pawn to my face, but it's okay. Why don't we go back and change out a different weapon here so I can go to primary weapon and show off different variant weapons here. Why don't we pick up a sniper rifle? Let's see how well the sniper rifles actually do. We're going to go ahead and rent that one. But I'm going to be an offensive banana sniper man. I'm not going to be the kind of guy that sits back. I'm going to be offensive, just get in people's face with the sniper. And just see what I can do here. So as you can see, it's going back to this one. And this is like an alien weapon, looks like. It's pretty cool. Let's go and come up here. See if we can find some minis. There's a guy right there, I see. And any enemies around here? Nope, I don't see any quite yet. Just going to keep exploring, see if I can hopefully find some guys. Ah, some guys up here. Another Banana Man! Alright, Banana Man, we will face off against each other. No fall damage, it looks like, which is quite interesting. Alright, let's come over here. In your face! No! Come on! There is headshots, of course, so you can actually tell that by the red marker on the screen. But let's see if we can get some... Hey, Banana Man! Oh, Banana Man, you go down. Alright, so let's go ahead and pawn you and teabag as normal. Banana on banana action. Oh, man. Pawning Presmech 3. Alrighty here. So we're down by 4 kills here. Overall, though, guys, I mean... Oh, right to his face. The guy should have not even moved. That was an easy kill, but it's alright. I am an offensive sniper. I just run after people and shoot them in the face. Forget trying to snipe them from elite hacks from afar. Who am I getting shot from at this point? Alright, so let's keep going around here. Hopefully we can come up behind these guys. But overall, guys, you know, there's not a lot of depth to the game. But I do like the zaniness and kind of silliness of the game, how it's played. I do think a lot of people enjoy this, and I do think a lot of people who don't have very good computers would enjoy the opportunity to play a shooter like this. Because it is very built, considering it is very well built, considering it is an FPS in the browser. And I have to say it's probably one of the forerunners as far as quality-wise when it comes to browser-based FPS or just browser-based games in general. We've seen so many 2D and semi-3D, you know, corny or crappy-looking browser-based games. To have one like this, yes, it may be a little bit generic, but it's good quality, and I have to say that I am fairly impressed. If you're on the go, if you don't have a computer that doesn't play FPSs very well, then I definitely would recommend trying this out, especially if you like silly shooters with random people. I just used my sniper rifle. Oh no! I thought the grenade didn't even went to the right. Ah. All right, I'm gonna put that beacon on your head there. Hopefully you get taken out. Yes, he does. It would be kind of cool if you got extra points for putting beacon on people, just to kind of say, hey, you know, I use this little initiation, I use this little ability, you know, give me extra points for spotting him out on the map, for being a team player, you know. Alright, so let's come up here, use my sniper rifle. And by sniper rifle, of course, I mean my pistol, because when in doubt, just pistol everything. Alright, where's the Banana Man? I want to find the Banana Man again. I'm all about the bananas. Good for potassium in the body. Banana Man! No, that's not Banana Man. Banana Man, you elude me. Where? Is that the banana? Nope. Alright, see if I can do... There we go. And you gotta be Alright, so let's get a wood stick. Ha! Haja! Flail! Flail! No. So the weapon, the melee weapon is actually fairly strong. As I get killed there. The melee weapon, at least when I played it back in the closed beta, it was actually fairly strong. And Mr. Banana, you're just freaking out all over the place. Having a little seizure there. Let's see if we can get ourselves a banana kill. A banana, oh, I totally got you. Come on. There we go. Got my assist. I'll take it. Didn't quite get the kill with it because it wasn't a headshot, but I did a significant amount of damage, and, you know, that's alright. I'm helping my team out. Let's come over here. Try to find ourselves some more kills. There's a guy, I think, above me. Yes, indeed. Alright. Oh, there's a guy coming out there. Hey, buddy. Are you trying to snipe? Come on. You can't be sniping, buddy. Not far back there. Come on. No! No! How low are you? Now, that is one thing. I wish I could actually see how much HP or health was left over after I killed them. Because although I do like the fact that it tells you if you get assist, you know, if you have these fights with them, it'd be cool if you actually knew how much damage you actually did. It shows you the damage as you do it to them, but it doesn't show you how much health is left over. Let's go with a gentleman pose in the banana suit. Alrighty here. Gotta come around here. Throw a grenade up there. I forgot how to throw a grenade again. I think it's E. Yeah, E throws a grenade. I'm just gonna throw that up there. Hopefully get a kill, maybe. I don't know. Nope, guy wasn't there anymore, but it's alright. Banana Man is on the Banana Man is on his way. Alright, gonna use my UAV there. I've got 100% HP, no problem. I'm also gonna use this as well. And health. I'm just gonna use everything. Let's try to give my team a little advantage here. We are still behind by 5 kills, unfortunately. Alright, so what do we got around here? I mean, the lighting is probably what impresses me the most about this. Typically speaking, you get pretty crappy lighting when it comes to browser-based games. They're not able to do very good lighting. Although I will say another browser-based FPS that is actually was really good would be Heroes and Generals. Although that is for a more realistic, FPS experience. But Heroes and Generals is one of the other browser-based FPSs that really tries to be a little bit ambitious with the graphics. Although Heroes and Generals in general is more ambitious overall, just in terms of their scope and in terms of what they are trying to do with the FPS. But if you want a fast-paced FPS, something that's just really quick, get into a couple of matches here, then I definitely would recommend Offensive Common. Because the humor in itself is actually fairly funny. It's just funny to watch the loading screen animations and loading screen descriptions of stuff. Alright, so let's get this guy. You can't just teabag my buddy like that, bro. Not if you don't want to get this. I'll teabag you. T-ception. Oh no! I wasn't fast enough. Alright, so let's get these guys. I'm up here. Alright, got a little bit of damage on him. Got an assist on that guy. I got another one, but I'm being shot from afar by another sniper. Gonna run around here and jump down. How am I at? I'm at 55 HP. I'm still pretty good. Gonna go ahead and reload here. Only 2 shots left. Let's go ahead and get back to 3. Get 3-shot barrage. No. Alright, coming down for my kill. We're gonna go with the I'm gonna go with my wooden sword here. Oh, but we didn't get a chance to get a wooden sword kill. That's so terrible. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the I'm gonna go ahead and quit out this, but as you can see, I got other skill points to use. We can take a look at those. Whoop, that's just the settings, never mind. We can take a look at the skill points, what I've unlocked. So as you can see, I've got new 3 points, and now these cost 3 points, so I can only use it on once. Instead of using one individually for each of these, I can now only use it on one of these tiers. So your grenades have a larger damage rate, you take less damage from a grenade. So there's actually a lot of, cost effective. You can only choose one or the other. So you're kind of like, what do I choose? It's a, risk reward. Do you want blocks you from view from the UAV, or do you want your UAV to reveal enemies on the minimap longer? So you kind of have this, ebb and flow of what you can choose from. Now, one other thing I wanted to quickly point out, if I can remember exactly. Oh, by the way, let's see if I can go to the face real quick. Where's the MMOBomb face to show you a little bit closer? Yeah, so you can have things like panda heads. You can try that. I'm going to equip my panda head. I mean, look at that. That is amazing. This customization is truly, truly epic. But yeah, guys, this has been my first impression video for Offensive Combat. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you guys want to learn more about Offensive Combat, I definitely would recommend checking out MMOBomb.com's full profile and trying out the game yourself. This has been Spunkify. Panda Banana Man says good night. Spunkify out. Later, guys.